We are live. Hello, my lovelies.
Hello, friends.
I've made it back home from my vacation finally.
Mom
And
is home.
I'm ready to just jump right in. Already yesterday, because we got home like at midnight. Not last night, but the night before. And yesterday I edited and uploaded, or I edited two videos, uploaded one of them, set up these reading sprints, and just, yeah, jumping right in.
That's good.
So, what are you reading today, Drew?
Honestly, I can't decide. I have a lot planned this week. So, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I'm reading two of the same genre at the same time.
Oh, that's never a good idea.
Yeah. So, my audiobook, which I think I'm going to pick up during this live show because it's my season-a-thon pick,
Mm,
uh, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by
I've heard
Holly
really good
Jackson.
things.
Um, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I read a little bit over the weekend, but I am that far into it. So, 130 pages in. So, and then my physical read for the week has been Your Lonely Nights Are Over by Adam Sass. This is a YA thriller that is queer and it's a slasher slash final girls type of situation.
Nice.
So it's hard to read two of the same genre at the same time. But this one I got sent to read and review from Penguin Teen, so I need to finish this one up soon.
Yeah, it's always tricky when you're doing two of the same like kind of similar books because then stuff starts getting all confused in your head and mixed up
Mhm.
between the two. So I'm currently working on three different books, but one of them I can't do without Marty because we're listening to a book together.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
I am so close to finishing uh, one of the books. My audiobook has 2 minutes left.
Oh, gosh.
I was trying to finish it before we started, but yeah, it's got 2 minutes left, and it's Look Closer by David Ellis. And this was not one that was on my TBR, but uh, I think it's one that I fairly recently purchased, maybe, um, but it wasn't available on Libby, and I had clicked on like the notify me when it was available, and it became available like towards the end of my trip, and so I went ahead and checked it out, and there's like already a bunch of people waiting for it. So like I gotta read it now, and so I'm working on that one. And then my physical read is on my Kindle because when I left, I didn't bring any physical books with me. I only brought my phone, which was fine when I was listening to audiobooks, but then my earbuds broke
Oh, no.
when I was like halfway into the cruise. My earbuds broke, and so I couldn't listen to anymore. And so I was working on my physical read, but I'm only like 23%. It's
Mm.
a lot easier to listen to an audiobook on a vacation than to sit and read because there's just so much you want to do.
Yes.
Um but my physical read is One Iridescent Night, a Cinderella retelling by who is it by? Who you by? Uh Brianna Wick. And that's I'm pretty sure it's on my TBR, but it's also one that my book buddy of the month, August, I think,
Oh,
had picked
gosh.
for me to read. So I'm a bit behind. So everybody comment what you're reading. Let us know. Um, have you completed your Season-a-thon Academy prompts?
Uh, Only two of them so far, which is kind of disappointing, but also not really because my one book was 500 page and I expected it to take me a while.
Mhm.
ambitious much. um, but I finished my graphic novel prompt that we had, and then I also finished my what is it? Oh, my paper's in front of me. I finished the read a book that has battle or war in it prompt. So the topics in literature and war. So I only finished 2 so far.
So I have to actually go through and see. It was kind of like impromptu figuring out what I was going to read for each thing, and so I don't know what I've completed. Um, I don't know. I have to actually go through. I I know I've gotten some things because, like, for one, I know that I got the battle one because I did Fourth Wing. But yeah, I just didn't have the list with me while I was gone, and so I was just like reading as things were available.
Nice.
So, oh my god, Fourth Wing's so good.
Yes.
I actually got a guy on the cruise to buy Fourth Wing. Like he bought the audiobook of Fourth Wing because he was like, yeah, I was telling him, you should read it, and he was like, it wasn't going to be available for like 3 months or something on Libby, and so I went ahead and bought it. It was $15. He's like, I hope I like it. And I was like, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Everybody loves it. It's so good.
Yeah, I read that right when I got home from my main trip this summer because everybody was talking about it. And I was like, do I bring this to Maine with me or do I leave it here? So I left it at home and I kept thinking about it the whole trip. And I was like, damn, I should have brought it with me.
Hello, Bethany.
Hi, Bethany.
Lord, don't even ask me how it's going. The reading slump is still slumping. It's dilly dallying at the Indian line right now. Oh no. Well, now is a good time to try to like push out of that. Grab something and read along with us.
I always say pick up a graphic novel or manga if you're into those. I don't know if you are, but
She is.
either that or um, to always reread a favorite because that always helps me out too. So
For me, graphic novels or audiobooks, those are the things that work for me. Because an audiobook, I can listen even if I'm not like in the mood to technically read. If I'm doing other stuff, like driving or whatever, then
yes,
I can put in an audiobook and get some reading in. Um, Now, if it's a really, really, really bad slump, then I might struggle a little bit with audiobooks. I've even had that before where it's just like, listen to half an hour of this audiobook and I'm like, "Ugh, I'm so bored. Go to the next one. Listen to half an hour of this one. I'm so bored." Oh, we have static now.
oh no.
It might be your earbuds. Is anybody else hearing static or is it just me? It's like crackly sound.
Okay, because we had this issue with Amy and I, and I wasn't able to join at all because of the sound. So
Let me try something real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's you. I muted you and it stopped.
actually, I wonder if it's the fan you hear me.
I'm gonna mute him. while we're waiting, while he's figuring out whatever he's trying to figure. Okay, it's just funny watching him. Where is it? Okay, I'll mute you.
I hope it's not happening anymore because I had.
Oh no, it is.
Oh gosh.
But it's okay. We need to get into a reading sprint. So let me pull up a timer. Man, it's been a minute. Hold. How do I do this again? Oh yeah. Let me pull up my timer. I'm just gonna do regular timer and okay, hold on, I gotta mute you. The crackling's killing me. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my regular timer and we're gonna have it like quiet. Um, I don't know why this is wanting me to sign in. Okay, and share my screen window. Yeah, instead of doing one that has like the musical backgrounds or whatever, I'm just going to do this because in the past I've had the occasion where I'll get like copyright issues from those, so it's better to just do this, I think. And if anybody wants music, they can have their own music. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's getting worse. You sound growly.
Oh no. I'm gonna go while we're doing this sprint. I'm gonna go get my mom's headphones and try those out. And then we'll see how it goes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. All right. Happy reading, everyone.
Townsend, I'd say you're doing okay, karma-wise. For what it's worth, I'm as cynical as they come, and you make me weak in the knees.
That is time. How did everyone do? Hello, Professor Drew. He must have taken his headphones off. Okay, well, I'll mute him for now while he still reads. Hello, Talonda. Oh, I think you just noticed. Just tuning in. Hope everyone is doing well. Just finished part of your world. Going to start people we meet on vacation. Nice. Welcome back, Drew. Welcome back. Can you hear?
I think so.
Okay. The timer went off. I was like, oh, he took his headphones off. He can't hear. Paid bills and read about 5 pages. Hello, Kay. Just got home from work. I'll hang out with you while I get ready for Maren Morris / the Chicks concert I'm going to in a bit. Fun. How did you do, Drew?
So I was on chapter 14 and now I'm on 16. So I only read 2 chapters because I was trying to figure out the headphone issues. But hopefully I can make more progress and finish this hopefully by Wednesday, maybe?
So I finished Look Closer, and I think I'm going to give that one like 4.5 stars. I would say if you like The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides, you would like this one. It gives me the kind of twists like that you're like, what? Wait a minute, what?
I read that last year or the year before. I can't remember.
Now, granted, The Silent Patient was like a 5-star read for me. This one I'm giving like a 4.5 because it's got this, it's got this one trope, which is kind of a necessary trope for the story, but it's got this one trope that I'm not a big fan of, and that's like the cheating trope. But it is necessary to the story. But yeah, that's the only reason why I would give it 4.5 stars instead of 5. It was really good. Really
Nice.
good. Definitely recommend it. And then I started Sweet Black Waves, which is my coffee patron buddy read. So getting that done. I got to, I don't even know what chapter this is. It's a chapter called He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. Ooh, yeah. So I'm going to have to check and see like where the breakdown is for the coffee patrons. But yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, if I wasn't figuring out my headphones issues, I would have read more in here, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll read more on the next sprint.
I was listening because I was doing my makeup because I have to film lots today when we finish with all of this, because I have a massive stack of mail. So I need to do another mail time video, and I also need to do a Temu video. So I'm going to film those. It's a mountain that's waiting for me. Yeah, so I have to do that. So I had to get cute.
Before I hopped on here, I was editing a weekly vlog from like the last week of August to first week of September. And so I have all my like clips in place, just no like transitioning clips or titles for anything. So I was working on that before the live show.
Yeah, so because of my trip and everything, all my vlogs are gonna come late. And so tomorrow is just about the end of August, like as we're leaving to go on our trip. That video will be posting tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
and then it's going to be like over the month, the rest of this month in October. We'll get the rest of August and all of September. It was a long trip, so yeah, I had to split it up because the first one, like tomorrow, you'll see Amsterdam, and then the next video I think is end of Aurelium, beginning of Seasonathon Academy, and it's going to be Iceland, and I think Iceland and Greenland.
Ooh.
And then the next one will be Canada, and then the next one's New York and coming home.
Oh, nice.
Bethany read a book.
Yay.
Congratulations, Bethany. What did you read? Let us know. I'm guessing a manga because I know she likes a lot of manga. And especially in that amount of time, it had to be something like that.
Oh, yeah. Unless she had, like what you did, had like 2 minutes left of an audiobook or something.
True. Let us know what you read. So, yesterday, I was kind of like vegging out in front of the TV and watched a lot of TV yesterday. And Xander had, he was picking like what we were watching. And when at the end of the night, he had put on, it's a live action remake. See, I read the graphic novel, The Faint of Heart. It was very touching. Okay. It was a live action remake of an anime. And it's called Cowboy Bebop. And I ended up staying up until like 5:30 this morning, binge watching it.
Oh, no.
And then I went to bed at 5:30 this morning, incredibly upset.
Oh, no.
I was like, I wasted so much of my time watching this stupid show. I liked the show very much. However, when it ended, and like the final episode, there was one point that I was just like, I actually said quite loudly, "What the?" And so like when it finished and it left where there'd be a season 2, so I Googled to see like when season 2 would be out, and I saw that it got canceled.
Oh, no.
After season 1, and so I stayed up till 5:30 in the morning watching this show that I don't get an ending to.
Oh, gosh.
And so I was not happy when I went to bed. And Xander's like, "Well, you're gonna have to just watch the anime," and I'm like, "But I like the other one." Oh. What did you rate that graphic novel, Bethany? I haven't heard of that one. And hey, they get you they get you like art, whatever, which is the graphic novel one, Introduction to Art.
Yeah, it is. I think that's what it actually was. Yeah, Introduction to Art, read a graphic novel or manga.
So yeah, you got a one of your courses completed right then. Yay. Mel's gonna have to get into her anime arc. I know. I really don't want to though. Like I'm like, it was funny because Xander wanted to put something on. It was some kind of anime horror or something, and I was like, I don't want to read. And he was like, huh? And I was like, I don't want to read my TV. I was like, I'm okay with reading my books, but I don't want to read my TV. And so now I'm gonna have to. I'm hoping that the Cowboy Bebop anime is told in English and not in subtitles.
Oh no.
I never look at what's going on the screen because I'm always just reading the words. Oh.
Never understood how my brother loved anime stuff when he was watching them. I was like, how?
Xander loves anime. I don't know. I think the stories are quite like interesting and cute and stuff, but I don't want to read TV.
Yeah.
Even when a movie is on in English, if it's got subtitles on it, I'm still reading it. I can't help but read it. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to read it. I gave it 5 stars. The concept was really unique and touched on some surprisingly heavy topics. Okay. I have to look that one up. So what are you going to read next? I think I'm going to finish the last little bit of my makeup, and then I might work on my Kindle book because I do want to get through that.
I do. Well, I started it last night, but might have to wait till next week. That way it's more fresh in my brain. But I started Thief of Sorrows last night when I couldn't go to sleep because I have it from Kindle Unlimited. And then I was like, wait, when is my author chat? So I looked at my calendar. I was like, not till like the next week.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I'm waiting on reading that one because I want it fresher on my brain.
mhm.
Hey, Bethany, have you read Sweet Black Waves yet? If not, you should pick that up since that's our buddy read. And I'm literally just now reading it. So you can join me. I don't think anybody else has commented in the so my call for so you know that my coffee patrons, because Drew's one of my coffee patrons, we do like a buddy read. Now my coffee and wine tier patrons, they get a breakdown of the chapters, and we have like a space to talk about each of these like sections. And so nobody's like talked about this one much, so I'm like, curious to see what everybody is gonna say. Yeah, see, there you go. You can read it along with me. We can chat about it in the Discord.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I kind of fallen behind on some of your buddy reads.
That's okay. I have too.
Also, I completely scrapped my June TBR from this year of like having friends pick my TBR. Like, I'm still interested in all the books that my friends picked for me, and I thought I would manage to get to them in the month of June. But June and April was the slumpiest month I've had so far. So hopefully the rest of the year doesn't go bad.
What was it? July was my super slumpy month because it was after June with Camp Seasonathon, and I read 45 books or something like that.
I saw that wrap up and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah. And then July, I'm like, I can't read. My brain just shut off. It was just like, nope, done. I couldn't even handle an audiobook. It was just like,
Oh, no.
I can't read. I can't do it. So yeah, it was a very
April, I read 4 books. And then June, I read 5 books. July, I read 6 books. And then in August, I read 9 books. And so far for September, I read 5 books. So.
I don't know how many I've read. I don't think I've read a whole lot. Let's see. Let me look. What have I read? Library, borrowed. Let's see. I read. Look closer. That's it on Libby. What have I read on Hoopla? Don't think I read anything on Hoopla. Let's see. What do I read on this? I don't know at all. I read. Have I read anything? I read Fourth Wing. But that was on Libby. Why isn't that showing up?
Weird. Maybe it got returned already?
No, it did. I just thought these were in the order that I read them.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, I read. Okay, I need to. Let's see. I read Such a fun age. I think that was one I read on this cruise. And I read Fourth Wing. Yeah, these are not in order. There's some like old ones on here. Do. Oh goodness. Okay. I guess that's it. 1, 2. The 10,000 Doors of January was last month. Hoopla. Have I really not read? No. Yeah, I'm behind.
Oh,
So I guess I've just read the 4. Is that right?
oh no.
Look Closer. Oh, also read An Ember in the Ashes. Look Closer, Fourth Wing. It was a reread for me. An Ember in the Ashes. Yeah, something like that. I've been slumping hard since July. I read 85 books beforehand. Then
Oh,
in the
gosh.
last 2.5 months, basically nothing. Yeah. Yeah, July was, I mean, June was a lot. A lot of people slumped in July because of camp season.
I think so.
I feel like I've been in a year-long slump. Might be slowly getting out of it. I read 3 books so far this month.
Yay.
Yeah, my mind still thinks I'll get all the season-a-thon prompts done. You know, you don't have to get all of them done. You only have to get, what was it, like 5?
Mm-hmm.
So you got time to get the 5. You've already got 1 just in these reading sprints. Speaking of, we need to have another reading sprint so we get more
And
reading
while we're
done.
doing this, I'm gonna go get lunch.
Okay. Also, the headphone situation seems to be better.
Yay. It's so weird though, because last time I worn these, they did not work at all. So I'm happy they're working.
Well, I'm happy that they're working too.
Thank you.
All right. Happy reading all.
Happy reading.
That's time. How did everybody do? I have a Xander here. He's supposed to be doing school, though he's having a hard time staying awake.
Such a cutie.
So I got a couple more chapters into Sweet Black Waves, and then I started working on my Kindle and just got a few pages of that.
Oh, nice.
Sleepy.
Sorry. I was terrible at this one because I made lunch and it took longer than expected, despite them only being hot dogs.
I also ordered food. That was another thing. I was listening while I was ordering us some lunch, and then after that, then I switched to my Kindle book.
Oh, nice.
I want to give Bethany a chance to get caught up with me in Sweet Black Waves. So I'm currently on the chapter called A Bleeding Heart.
Oh.
Have you read that one? Like, have you read Sweet Black Waves yet?
I have not. No, I haven't even heard of it, to be honest.
It's the first book in, I think, a trilogy. I have the whole trilogy. And it's I think it's like set in, I don't know if it's set in our actual world, but like the accent is very Irish.
Is it this one?
Yeah. I don't remember what it's supposed to be about. But I know there's like warring kingdoms. In the first little bit, a man from the opposing kingdom was drowning out in the sea, and our main character went out and saved him before she realized that he was, her enemy. And yeah, she's a healer, and so she's trying to care for him.
It sounds something I would like, to be honest.
The very first little bit, like just that tiny little part, kind of gave me like role reversed Little Mermaid vibes.
Oh.
But just the tiniest little bit. I'm reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe for the book that came out before you were born. I love that book so much.
I should have done that because I wanted to reread the Narnia books, but I'm too nervous to do so because I loved it so much as a child that I'm afraid I won't love it now.
I think you will. I think you would. Yeah. I've read them a few times, and they're great. I remember when the newest movies were first coming out in early 2000, and Becca and I were reading. I was reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe to her, and I was like, "We're gonna finish this before we go to the movie theater and watch the movie." And but I remember when I was I want to say teenager, like it was like early teens, like maybe even middle school teens. And I remember being homesick, and there was PBS had these movies. They were The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movies, but like the original ones would be playing. And so I remember being home with like strep throat or something, and just laying there watching all of these original Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movies, and they were great. Almost caught up to you now, Mel. Near the end of the chapter, he loves me not. Okay, you're almost there.
Not too far behind then.
I read 29 pages in my Dark Romeo. I forgot what prompt it's for. Maybe new to you author, or I'm also using it for Mythical Beasts on the fantasy bingo. Oh, yeah. Mythical Beasts definitely work. I freaking love that book. It makes me want to read it again. It was such a good book. And I remember too, like when we were back in 2017, I think it was, when we took
Mhm.
them on like our little world tour. This was like right before I started my channel. And we had a layover in Istanbul and in the airport, and there was places all over that were selling Turkish delight, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get Turkish delight.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I always watch the movies around Christmas time, even though it's not really centered around Christmas, but
It definitely gives those vibes, because of all the wintry stuff. I need to like reread it, need to rewatch the movies. It's so good.
maybe a watch along, maybe?
That's a lot to watch.
Yeah.
It's a lot to watch. What is everybody's favorite like Christmas movie? Like, what is your go-to? I gotta watch this every year Christmas movie.
Mine is cheesy, but it's probably going to be either Elf or the Polar Express. So,
I mean, Santa does make an appearance, so I say it counts. Totally true. Totally true. Santa is in there. I think my go-to every year, well, I know my go-to every year is It's a Wonderful Life. It's my favorite Christmassy movie. I love
think
all
I've
the
seen
Christmassy movies, but It's a Wonderful Life is my absolute favorite. I'd watch that every year. Many times I'd watch it with like my uncle. It's like his favorite too. And I remember when for a couple of years he passed away quite some time ago, but for a couple of years there I couldn't watch it because every time I'd watch it it made me sad because I'd think about it.
Aw.
Because we would watch it together. The Polar Express and the Grinch. And I think a lot of people would say the Polar Express is like their favorite. I know a lot of people like that.
Well, for me, I did choir throughout middle school and high school. All 3 years in middle school, all 4 years of high school. And every time in middle school, we would always watch it. And even one time we had a hot cocoa pajama party in our middle school. So it was pretty fun.
You're supposed to be doing your schoolwork, not sleeping. I think Xander's favorite. Actually, I think I know what it is, but I'm going to ask him. What's your favorite Christmas movie, Xander? I was right. Home Alone. That's his favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Underhyped, but The Holiday is such a good Christmassy movie. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I think Xander likes Home Alone the most because he would be that kid. He would so be that kid.
Knowing him, I think he would.
The chatty bookworm agrees with you. Home Alone. Something? I just got a message.
Oh, it's
What
not
is
from
it?
me.
Oh. It's from the trainer. She sent me a video. She said, figured you'd enjoy this, trying to get him to go play so we can freshen up his recall, but he insists on being a good boy and sticking near me.
Oh, at least he's listening to one thing.
Yeah, he is a Velcro dog. Velcro dog. He comes home tomorrow and I cannot wait. I guess Home Alone is a great Christmas movie. It is. It's fun. Xander, wake up. Okay. All right. Ugh. Yeah, but we'll have to do like I'll do like a Christmas movie watch thing.
Ooh.
Probably for Merry Bookmas. because
That would be fun.
I love just binge watching a bunch of Christmas movies. It's so fun.
My sister was doing that last year, and she went on Netflix and she just watched a bunch of Christmas movies from Netflix.
Yeah, what we've done in the past has been like with like me and Clinton Kaylani, which I'll do this with the other hosts that we have, but if they want to, anyway, we'll pick like I'll pick first, or somebody will pick first, and we'll watch whatever movie they want. We'll just stick to like Netflix or something. And they'll pick whatever Christmas movie they want off that's on Netflix, and then we'll go to the next person, pass the remote, and they can pick theirs and keep going like that until everybody's picked as many as they want to pick. We would do that for Halloween too. That's a good one.
Oh, fun.
I'm more into Halloween movies. Oh, I asked somebody the other day, Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it Halloween or is it Christmas? What's your vote?
I don't know. Because I watch it in both holidays.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like I feel more Christmas with that one. But I know some people are like, it's Halloween.
I would watch it in Halloween because, I'm leaving. Okay. Are you going to be back by 6:30?
I should be.
Okay. Sorry, sister walked in.
No problem. I love all the Hallmark style Christmas romances. Makes for wholesome, cozy time. I agree. I love those movies. They're just so sweet. All right, let's get some more reading in. And Bethany, I'll give you a little bit longer to catch up, and I'll work on my Kindle. All right, happy reading, all.
Happy reading.
That is time. How did everyone do?
Besides my weird computer acting up, I got to chapter 18 of Your Lonely Nights Are Over.
Nice. I was talking to my the dog trainer for a little while, and so I got like a late start getting back onto it. And so I was like, well, at this point, Bethany's probably caught up with me. So I started listening to the audiobook of Sweet Black Waves again. And I got to the chapter called The Only Jealousy of Emer. Emer.
Mm.
This doesn't tell me chapter numbers, so I don't know. It also doesn't tell me a percent of the way through the book. So again, I don't know.
Oh no, that always sucks.
Yeah. Oh, how'd you do? Or did you already say?
I got to chapter 18 of my book, and then I gave Angel her medicine that I forgot to give her, which they said may cause drowsiness. So I think that's what she's feeling right now.
I was watching your cute little puppers sleeping.
Yeah.
She's
I don't think
adorable.
nobody wants to see that, babe.
She's adorable. Hey,
Let's
she's
see
so
if you can.
cute. Hi, puppers. You're so cute. Are you a good girl?
Yeah.
Are you a good girl?
She gave
Who's
me a
just
look.
listening?
She gave me a look like, huh?
She's so cute.
Yeah, cutie. Yeah, I had to take her to the vet yesterday, so that's not very fun.
Oh, she likes that.
Oh, is that what you
35
wanted?
pages.
Good job, Lori.
There are some dogs in Cowboy Bebop. There is this cute little corgi in the show. Oh,
You are
oh,
drowsy. This is the most drowsy I've seen her with the medicine, so hopefully it's working.
oh. How's everyone? Hello, Mom's Book Collection. I'm doing good, waiting for food.
Besides trying not to fall asleep on another live show like I did to my own live show last weekend,
Oh no.
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. We're all just chilling. I'm trying to keep this guy awake so that he can do his schoolwork, but it's not going so well, as you can see. And just keep Xander, say hi to YouTube. Now wake up and do your schoolwork. Let's see. I'm almost done with the chapter. A bleeding heart now. I had a Xander. You broke my mouse. Grab the mouse and the ball. Did you find the ball?
Yep.
Okay. Had a brief intermission to carry Damien to bed and make a snack.
No.
Yeah, I think I was like, I ordered lunch, but then it's not really lunch. It's more going to be dinner because it's after 5 now. So I had breakfast at lunchtime and I'm having lunch at dinner time because, I stayed up till 5:30 in the morning watching that stupid show.
Are you going night night? Should I leave you alone?
Also, I got it. I don't know if you can see him over there in the chair. There's a Einstein right
Aww.
there.
I'm shocked Einstein's not going crazy in your video right now.
He's just chilling. Bella's probably in the other room. She's got a giant beanbag she likes to sleep
My
on.
other dog, I don't know if y'all will be able to see him, but he's out in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, I see him. I just had dinner and soon have to clean my dog's ear. He has a vet on Wednesday for his ear infection. Oh, poor doggos.
Mine is just not eating her food. As you can probably tell with her laying down, she's kind of skinny at the moment. which is never good. So she's not eating her normal food, but she is eating her wet food. But anytime she eats her normal food, she yelps. So we don't know if it's something with her throat or whatnot. We took her into the vet and they don't know either. So we just doing weekly check-ins with the vet just in case. So
Maybe she just doesn't like it.
maybe because like if I give her the wet food, she'll eat all the wet food. But if I give her regular food, she'll eat half of it and leave the other half in her bowl. So
Yeah, maybe she just doesn't like it. I know Einstein has gotten picky from time to time, and it's like, um, especially when introduced to the wet food, the canned food. It was at that when he started eating that, he did not want the dry food at all.
oh wow.
Yeah, he was just like, "No, I'm only eating this."
You can't see it, but she just flopped her head down.
I'm trying to keep my sleeping schedule halfway decent at the moment since I've got to get up for school in the morning. And some demon decided Damo is first pickup. Oh yeah, that's never fun. That's never fun. Yeah, her little one is just starting school,
Aw.
but fortunately she does get to go back to sleep after, which is what I would totally do with Xander when I'd get him on the bus and then go right back to sleep and just make sure he got out the door. Though that did bite me in the butt once because Marty would get him up and have him get ready, and then I would wake up later and get him out the door on time because Marty would have to leave before that. So I get him out the door and then I go back to sleep. Well, one day I went back to sleep and I guess Xander had forgotten something and came back, and then he was like he decided he needed to go to the bathroom, so he went to the bathroom, and then he was just like, I'm tired, and so the next, like later that morning, I get a call from the school that he's absent, and I'm like, I got him on the bus. Like I sent him out this morning. He went to the bus stop, and so there's like this whole thing trying to find him, and I couldn't find him. He wasn't in his room. I couldn't find him in the house at all, and so I'm like, he's not here. He left to go to school. Where's my kid? And so I was freaking out, and I started calling everybody like, "Hey, do you know where Xander is?" And eventually, I found him.
Uh,
He had gotten a blanket and went and slept in the tub.
oh.
He was in the bathroom with the shower door closed and laying in the tub. I'm like, I just spent hours freaking out, and the school's freaking out, and they're calling to see if maybe he fell asleep on the bus or yeah, and he was asleep in the tub.
Hey, you shouldn't be biting your own foot.
Hey, baby. Ah, rah, 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 rah. It's a bone.
Why do you dogs do this? He's so weird.
Yeah. Now I don't have to worry about it. Now I just have to try to keep him awake to do his school. No, I brought you down here because you wouldn't stay awake up there. And then Dad spent 10 minutes trying to wake you up. All right. Let me get another thing going because my food should be here like any minute. I'm watching it as the driver is coming. She's almost to my neighborhood. So
yay.
all right. So let's do another sprint. Happy
Yay.
reading all.
If I fall asleep, somebody call me.
Okay. That is time. How did everyone do?
I got to part 4 of my book.
Nice.
So there's 6 parts in total. So more than halfway through now, and I still have a lot to go, despite me being halfway through. But I'm on page 210 right now, so I'm loving it.
Excellent. I got a few more chapters into Sweet Black Waves, and I'm currently on Serpent Among the Waves.
Angel's progress is her still sleeping.
Oh, don't kill. Let's see. Mom's book collection said, my oldest did something like that, but I was 9 months pregnant, woke up out of a deep sleep. He was not in his room. My front door was unlocked, cereal bowl and coffee on. He was under the kitchen table the whole time. Yeah, they can scare the crap out of us. I remember once when Becca was little, she was like, I don't know, maybe 3rd grade, and the bus stop, like we lived in a very tiny neighborhood that was pretty much just like one road that went and looped around, and then there was like one little side road that dead ended, and we lived on the little side road that dead ended. There was only like 5 houses on that road, and we were the 4th house. And the bus would drop off at the front of the neighborhood, and Becca had a little friend that was like on the main road there before getting to our road. And so one day she was just like, she wanted to go and play with her friend after school, and so they both got off the bus and walked to her friend's house, and I'm sitting at home waiting for her to get home, and she doesn't show up. Half an hour goes by, she doesn't show up. I start calling the school, finding out if she fell asleep on the bus, if she's like forgot to get off or what. And so I was freaking out, and then I called the other kid's mom, and she's like, oh yeah, she's over here. And I'm like, I was like, child, you cannot do that. It's okay if you want to go over there, but you just got to let me know. You just got to let me know, so I'm not freaking out. Near the end of the chapter, the only jealousy of Emir, or however you say that word. When we went on holiday recently, Damien managed to sneak out the front gate, and there's a path that leads directly to the sea, so slightly concerning. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So, Damien, we've said all along that Damien is like the human version of Snicker, or Snicker's the dog version of Damien. But I think that that's not going to remain true after this, because Snicker has been trained to be such a good boy now. So Damien needs to get trained. Oh, that's what he's going to school for, though. Hey. Oh, hello, Angel.
Did you decide to wake up now? You've been sleeping on and off today, huh?
Ran all the way there barefoot on very rocky ground. Turns out he'd gone into the next door's garden because they had a fountain. That kid. He's gonna give you a time, girl. It's not gonna get easier as you get older, I promise. I'm hoping the school will help with that. Hopefully. Yeah, Einstein went to doggy boot camp, and he's not Einstein, Snicker, and he's doing so good. I've been I don't know who else looking at my Instagram stories, but I've been sharing on my Instagram stories every day when the trainer would send me videos. And oh my goodness, I miss that guy so much. And they're bringing him here tomorrow so we can go over training, a little bit of training here in the house. Reintroduce him to Bella and Einstein. Einstein's jealous because he knows I'm talking about other dogs, not him. She's gonna go back to sleep. She looks pretty.
I just gave her my blanket, huh?
She looks all snug. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hi. Hi, Einstein. Hi. He's like, yes, I need the attention. Also, you have food up here. No. You cannot have my food. You can have my cuddles, but not my food. Also, Xander has left us. I allowed him to go back upstairs. As long as he stays awake.
She's making me sleepy, which is bad, but...
Yeah, sleeping animals will do that. He was so wild last weekend, I was praying halfway through Saturday for school to come. Oh, goodness. I can't wait to meet this little guy in person. I'm gonna be meeting Bethany and her boy sometime next year, around the end of March, I think. Somewhere around the end of March, beginning of April. Very excited.
I want to try and do Y'all Fest, the one in South Carolina this year, but from the sound of it, my mom keeps saying no. So
yeah, but I don't think I'll be going this year just because I've got so much travel already planned.
My joke for her though, I was like, "But mom, I have my license. The only thing I need you to do is plane ticket, hotel, rental, and I'll be set."
That's it?
Yes.
I mean, that's quite a bit. So...
Yeah, your drowsy medicine is working, huh?
Oh, she's so snuggly. I want to pet her. She looks like she's very soft.
Oh, very soft.
Yeah. Einstein is not super soft. He's like silky, but not like soft. And then Bella's soft. I'm guessing Angel's probably a little softer than Bella, or around the same.
I would say so.
And then Snicker is the softest thing ever. Like...
Oh, she's leaning into this.
Like that blanket that you got on Angel there, Snicker is softer than that.
Oh.
Yeah, like I have the same blanket, that's how I know. But Snicker is actually softer than that. He is like super fleecy soft. Like, yeah, I've never... Yeah, it's hard to believe he's that soft, but it's just like... He's so much floof.
Yeah, this is a owl crate blanket, I think.
I think it was... Actually, it might have been... Do you do like the Once Upon a Book Club? Because it looks like an Advent... Something from one of the Advent boxes from Once Upon a Book Club.
Are you waking up because I'm moving your blanket? I'm sorry, baby. She woke up because I moved her blanket. Here.
But yeah, I have that same blanket. He's softer than those super soft blankets.
Oh, your little tonguey is out. Are you okay? Are you a doggy burrito?
A doggito?
I think you're a doggy burrito, baby.
She's a sleepy girl.
She's very much is. Her medicine must be working then, because they said it would cause drowsiness if we give it to her on an empty stomach, which is what I did, so.
Cute. She looks like a little fox there.
What? Do you want to see out of both eyes? Yeah, I don't know this person, but one of our neighbors asked us if she and my other dog, who's out in the hallway, was foxes. And I was like, really? You think they're foxes? And I can see it from the look of them. But I was like, I literally said,
No, she doesn't look like a I mean, she has, like, you can see for just a second, like, a little semblance of a fox, like, look in the face, but not the body.
you looking at her?
She does not have a fox body. Sorry,
Mm-mm.
Angel, you don't got the foxy bod.
What do you want?
Here's Miss Bella.
Oh, that's a cutie.
Oh, her little eye. Oh.
That's a cutie, baby. But not as cute
Oh.
as you.
She's like, I know.
Look at you being all drowsy on this live show. You're making me sleepy.
All right. Well, let's do another sprint. Wait. Sorry, you ain't no foxy lady.
Nope.
I think this might be the last sprint just because I do need to film. And
Ew, filming.
yeah, well, I'm excited to film because I get to open all of the mail that I have.
Well,
So
that's
always
fun then.
All right, let me pull this up. Okay.
Last sprint, baby. Don't make me fall asleep because you're
Don't
about
fall
to.
asleep. Happy reading, all.
Happy sleeping, Angel.
that is time. How did everyone do? I managed to finish the chapter that I was listening to, which was Serpent Among the Waves. And then I was reading my Kindle book, and I got only like 8 pages into that. But I was reading the sentences over and over again because I was reading and I was doing this.
Oh no.
I had turned into a bobblehead. I was like, oh no.
I think this is gonna be our sign for a nap then or something.
Because I can't nap. I got to go take an energy drink or something and then get to filming.
True.
Oh, no nap for me.
I generally don't cuss on my YouTube videos, especially in my vlogs. But with this book, I had to because there was a twist in here I did not see coming. And I still have it. I have goosebumps.
Interesting.
And I don't know if it's because it's like fall weather and whatnot, but I literally just screamed holy in my vlog. So sorry, YouTube, and sorry, Mom and Dad. I just got to chapter 21 in my book, so halfway through, and I'm definitely going to finish this tonight or most likely tomorrow morning. So
I want to take a nap. I really would love to take a nap.
Yeah, I need to edit my video, but seriously, watching Angel sleep next to me. Actually, she's not next to me no more. I don't know if you can see her, but she moved to the beanbag. So
They do like the beanbags.
they do.
Yeah, editing almost always knocks me out. It makes me so tired.
Yeah. I don't know if a Gatorade would keep me up, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm about to have a Monster Energy drink or something. I gotta wake up.
Yeah, I need to edit this vlog because this vlog is from August 28th to September 9th, and it's the 19th, so I need to upload it before it's too late.
All right, well, how did everybody else do? Mel needs to go have a wake up dance break and some caffeine. Yeah.
If she does that, I will want to see it in your vlog.
Oh, me. Well, thank you everybody for like hanging out and reading with us. And okay, sorry. And I hope you got lots of good reading in. And
I didn't finish my book, but I'm halfway through, so that's even better.
yeah, I didn't get very far at all in my Kindle book, but I did get a pretty good ways, like a quarter of the way into Sweet Black Waves, so that's good. And no, I can't stop yawning. Ugh. I gotta get up and move. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.
Completely you.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.